Good morning and welcome to our virtual breakfast for our 8th graders who are graduating from Heath School. Usually, we do this all together in our cafeteria with a lot of folks contributing food and a lot of people coming together for one last time as 8th grade family. We're not able to do that this year, but we still wanted to make a tradition that feels really important to all of us come alive for you all. The best part of the breakfast that we do every year is that each child graduating from the Heath School has an adult staff member speak on their behalf. And so what you are going to see for the next hour or so is that you're going to see our staff speaking about your kids. You're also going to hear from our vice principal, Mr. Patel, and our student council president, Marco Salvaggio. Both of them will be making a speech. But for the most part, you're going to spend the next chunk of your time really listening to how we feel about your kids. And how we feel about them is pretty remarkable. So thank you all for sticking with this. Thank you all for participating and making this an amazing event for our kids. And thank you all so much for everything you've given us over the years. It's an honor to celebrate your kids, and it's been an honor to teach them. So without further ado, let's get started.
I'm speechless. I wrote a speech, and I'm not sure how to start it without thanking everybody. This year, everybody has worked hard, pushed through, persevered, overcame, maintained your drive, dedicated your time, and stuck through the hard times. This year has been really hard, especially for me. I've felt so many different emotions, it's been different, odd. I've been sad at points, happy even sometimes. And yeah, it hurts to be someone who was here from kindergarten to have to graduate like this, because this is not what I envisioned when I saw all the big kids walking through the hallways when I was just little. Well, I cannot end this without thanking all the teachers I've had throughout the past 2 years. So I want to thank Miss Raskin for always helping me understand the new material and stuff if I don't really understand it at all. I want to thank Ms. Kuzak for always pushing me to do my best work and be my best self. I want to thank Mr. Cook because he was always there to teach us, and he's always just really good at delivering the point that needs to be made. Mr. Goldner, I want to thank him because he really taught us how to see life in new and different ways. I want to thank our Spanish teacher, Profe, because she always keeps us teaching, and she always teaches while keeping a smile on her face and a smile on our face. And even though I didn't take French, I still had Miss Kerr because I was in the play, and she always told amazing stories and life lessons through those stories. So this is not how I personally expected it to end. I'm guessing nobody really expected our time at Heath to end like this, but we got through it together, and together is all that we can be. So that's it for me, but now I'm going to introduce our vice principal, Mr. Patel.
Each year when we celebrate a graduating class, we host a virtual breakfast, which happens here in the cafeteria. So I wanted to kick off this year's virtual breakfast with a story. There once was a monk, and he was late to lunch. All of the other monks, they had seated down, and they all had food in their wooden bowls, and this one monk had nothing, and there was no food left. So the head monk told him, just go around, hold your bowl in front of everybody, and they'll give you something. So he just did that. He went around with his bowl, and everybody gave him something from their bowl. When he sat down and looked at his bowl of food, he was amazed. All of the good items from each of the monk's bowls were in his, and he was quite amazed at this. And the moral goes that you should try to see the good and get all of the good from the people that you come across. Just like the monk got all of the good items, he was given these good items as well. We too should strive to collect good qualities from people's lives and imbibe them into ours. That's what we're going to do today. I'm going to take you around the school and share with you good qualities I've learned, that we've learned as a staff about the class of 2020. So let's go to our first location. Here we are in the auditorium, and this reminds me of so many of you. Here we saw many 8th graders over the course of many years at Heath become brave and bold. They stepped up on this stage, gave speeches, ran for student council. We saw people sing on here so beautifully, dance and act and share their talents with the entire community. Let's go on to the next location. Here we are in the Lost and Found. And this is reminding me of a group of students that worked so hard in 8th grade to reimagine this space. And they took on an extra task or responsibility. And they worked hard with 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders to do something incredible here. And although it looks small and it's not a big project in the big scheme of things, it was amazing to see students so committed to something like this and their energy for making the school better. And now we head to our next location. Here we are in the makerspace, and this is reminding me of so many of you and your creativity. You all came in here and you built so many different kinds of things. Social studies class, science class, after school making carts that raced down the hills, and I tried one of those as well, and I flipped over last year, and it was really fun.
Oh my God!
And this is your local vice principal here today.
So here we are in the hallway right now, and this reminds me of one of you in particular who used to really enjoy getting other people to sing Mamma Mia. And that's what I'm remembering right now. Let's go on to our next location. Here we are in my office, and this is reminding me of many different things. I've talked to so many of you here, and for all sorts of reasons, not just bad, but oftentimes good. This reminds me of how much growth I've seen in a lot of you. This also reminds me of how much perseverance some of you have. You would often come here and ask me for food, and I'd say nope. And the next day you'd come back and ask me again for food, and the answer would still be no, and yet you'd never give up. So that's reminding me, this place is reminding me of that as well.
Let's head on to our next location.
So here we are in the gym, and right now, there we go. Right now I'm thinking about one of you and the passion you have for your home team, the Bruins, which is not my team for sure, but it's just amazing to see your dedication and passion for this team, and that is what I'm reminded of in this space, and how we should all be passionate about things and people and places and activities that we love. So thank you for teaching us that lesson.
And now we'll head to our next location.
So, right now I'm here out in the playground, and I'm thinking about one particular student. One day during recess, there was some sort of pushing, shoving going on that was getting escalated between two younger students, other middle schoolers. This student stopped and intervened and broke this up before it got any worse, which was amazing to see that this student took on that kind of leadership role. It made us all very proud and happy to see that. This is also reminding me of how green the grass is right now. When y'all don't run it over after each recess, it does grow really nicely. All right, let's head to the next location. Here we are at the front of Heath School, and this is reminding me of certain individuals that really went above and beyond, and they were super passionate about climate control and about saving the planet, and they did something about it. They set up a whole protest, and out here led that protest in front of hundreds of students, and I believe even the press came at one of these protests. So it was amazing to see your leadership, really inspirational. Let's go on to our next place. Holy cow! 8th graders! Oh my god! I came out here to do a video for the 8th grade graduation, and here I stumble upon Michael Schroeder and Joshua Grady. Wow, you want to join my video?
Yes, please.
All right, Josh and Michael. So I came here to talk about Field Day because this place reminds me of Field Day and how amazing the 8th graders were in leading the students this year. They took on leadership roles, they led games, they played all sorts of games, sometimes for hours, and they could get boring. Did it get boring after playing it for hours? A little bit, but yet they stuck with it and they helped out these younger kids and taught them some skills along the way. So this place is reminding me of all of you right now, and happens to be my lucky day that I stumbled upon these two guys. You guys have any words for your classmates?
Be ready. Field day's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. Messages for your fellow friends.
It was fun being classmates with all of you guys.
And make sure not to run over the first graders.
Oh yeah.
3. Any messages for your 8th grade peers and friends?
Have a good summer.
Have a good summer. And yeah. Shoot.
All right, take 4, one more. Any messages for your 8th grade friends?
Have a good summer.
And sign my yearbook.
Yeah, sign your book and have
Google
fun.
form on Canvas.
Have fun and be ready for high school.
I hope you enjoyed that tour of Heath School and a walk down memory lanes. I personally have learned so many amazing things about all of you and your good qualities. Now you have the opportunity to hear from your amazing teachers as they share a little bit about each and every single one of you. Enjoy.
Hi Audie, this is Miss Goldring. I'm so pleased to be speaking about you today. I remember when you were in kindergarten. It's been such a pleasure to watch you grow up and become such a responsible young adult. I especially remember talking with you about your schedule and when you were setting your SMART goals and all the things that you wanted to accomplish and how you allocated your time and you wanted to make time for the things that you cared about. That's a strong memory that I have of you. I can't wait to see what this next chapter of high school brings for you. And please come back and let us know how you're doing. And I know it's just going to be full of great adventures and wonderful stuff. So wishing you and your family the best.
Hi, Alan. It is Mrs. Huntley, and I am here to celebrate you. What a phenomenally hardworking student you are. And a little anecdote I have that describes you best is last year, when you were a 7th grader, I recommended you to several courses at Brookline High School in music. And the Brookline High teacher and I couldn't figure out why we couldn't find your name on the lists. And it's because you were still a 7th grader. but you brought such maturity to your schoolwork that I forgot what grade you were in. Alan, you have been a joy to teach, and I will miss you.
Hi Ben, congratulations on your 8th grade graduation. You have always been such a hardworking and amazing student, probably since you started here at pre-K. You've had an amazing journey. You've been kind and caring to all of your friends, always willing to help out. You were notable for making class projects like the social studies debate fun for your classmates and peers. And lastly, you were remembered as funny and having this great sense of humor and positive presence that I've seen in the classroom and the hallways of Heath. So congrats and have a great high school career.
Kim, it has been an honor to be your teacher. Kim's one of those curious students who's always trying to figure things out. Whether it's asking great questions in class or tinkering, designing, engineering, and making during our STEAM projects. He's talented and skilled, but more importantly, he thinks, makes connections, asks questions to work through challenging problems. Kim, it's been an honor being your teacher, and I hope you'll come back to visit us in the future.
Caleb Lee, the first time I saw you basketball, I was quite amazed. You were sinking those shots, and that was a sight to see. But beyond just basketball, it's been amazing to see you grow over time these last 2 years. That's been a pleasure of mine to see. And lastly, I've really appreciated those small things that you and I were able to connect about, especially your ability to have a solid relationship with one of our youngest learners and help him out in school. That was a treat to see, and also showed me your ability to mentor and lead other Heath students and those that are younger than you. So keep working hard, and I wish you best of luck next year and beyond.
Krista Washburn is, for me, one of the most authentic kids I've really ever had the pleasure to know. She brings a devil-may-care kind of sensibility to her authenticity also, and a depth that is so rare for somebody so young. She brings herself to everything fully and without shame or prejudice. And that kind of person is an essential glue in a community, really holding things together, whether she knows it or not. But by being present and fully actualized, as much as a 14-year-old can be in these times, is remarkable and a model for who all of us could be at any age. And I'm proud of that. It's been great to know you, Krista. Thank you for everything you've done.
Hi, my name is Senora Brady. I teach Spanish here at Heath, and I'm here to say a few words about Clara Idlebrook. The first time I met Clara, she was in 5th grade, and I noticed her warm smile, and it didn't take me long to realize what a very intelligent young woman she was. She definitely excelled in Spanish. And the third thing that that struck me about her is that she really will stand up for any kind of injustice that she sees. So I know she's going to do wonderful things in this world. We wish you a lot of luck. Adios.
I'm speaking on behalf of Daniel Ashton Rickert. Daniel came to us in 5th grade, moving here from another country, and really, I, behind the scenes, spent a lot of my time checking in on Daniel so that he was okay, and it turns out he didn't need me to check in on him. He was fine on his own. And since then, he came to this school in 5th grade. He's thrived. He's really mastered our systems, and he's worked extra hard to make sure that he's doing the right thing as much as possible, getting great grades and staying true to himself, a soccer-loving kid who I think is off to great things. Congratulations, Daniel.
My dear Daniela, you are one of the kindest, more positive, more compassionate people I know. I'm certain you will stay like that, and you will grow into an amazing adult that cares about everybody around them and always makes them feel welcome, included, and warm in their hearts. I will always remember how well and warm you made me feel when you would pass the classroom, even after graduating 6th grade, and maybe say hi and ask me how Artemis is doing. You are one of the most positive people. Wish you all the very best in your next chapter. Congratulations.
Hey Daph, congratulations, chica. I just wanted to say what an absolute privilege it has been to be your teacher the last couple of years. You bring so much to the table. You really do. You are a great friend, an exemplary student, and overall just this bright light to be around. You've also so gracefully demonstrated what leadership looks like in our classroom, on the court, and outside the walls of Heath School. I am positive that your curious mind and your huge heart are going to lead you down so many adventures, and you will accomplish so much on your way. You've got all of the stuff you need to change the world, and I'm so excited to watch you change it. Felicidades de nuevo. I will miss you very much.
Dayton, I admire your insatiable curiosity and your ability to beat to your own drum. I've gotten to know you much better actually during the school closure as you faithfully attended my Zoom classes and my virtual office hours. And my conversations with you have been a real treat and something I look forward to. Your curiosity always comes out in the very thoughtful questions you ask and the pure excitement you seem to have for learning new things. No matter what you end up doing with your life, I am sure it will be interesting and noteworthy.
Hi, Dave. It's been great this year seeing you in the halls, passing by. You are always so thoughtful and considerate in your greeting and just making space for another person in the hall. In every endeavor of yours, on a daily basis, you bring your deep commitment to humanity. You speak eloquently in class discussions and small groups. You write eloquently in poetry, fiction, and nonfiction. I hope you continue to read widely, continue to learn, and share your thinking with others. You have so much to offer. Good luck in your next steps.
Devin, it was very exciting for me this year to see you grow as a leader. You took upon a huge project, the composting project, and worked with a group of students over a course of many months to get it to the state it's at right now. Although we weren't able to finish it because of school closing, I was very much pleased with the progress and seeing you grow in this sense. I also appreciate how connected you are with your peers and how connected you are with the teachers here at Heath. It was great having you be our vice president, and I wish you the best of luck as a high schooler.
Hey Ezra, it's Mrs. O'Shea. I just want to say I loved being your teacher in 6th and 7th grade, and I loved reading your writing and watching you grow. And I really got to know what kind of an adventurous spirit you were and how hardworking you were, and also pretty humble. And I think that's really going to help you out at the high school. So we're going to miss you at Heath. We hope you come back to visit, not just because your dad works here, but also because I want to know what you're up to, and we all want to hear what's going on for you. So congratulations. We'll miss you.
Fabian, you are a remarkable human being. You are hardworking, you are compassionate, you are creative, you are polite. I could go on and on. When you told us at the end of 7th grade that you were going to be leaving with your family, leaving Brookline, we were all heartbroken. And then, lo and behold, a month into 8th grade, you returned, and we totally celebrated your return. You have so much to offer, and you have offered so much of yourself to Heath. You have been part of student council, the Service Learning Club, a very vibrant member of each and every one of our classrooms. So we just want to say continue to pursue those things that bring you joy, and continue to spread your kindness and your gentle nature to others. Best of luck, Fabian.
Gabe, I am in awe of your infectious, positive energy. Before the school closure, I always looked forward to you stopping by in the morning. You're always genuinely interested in how I was doing, which is a rare treat among teenagers. I've also been impressed by your incredible work ethic. When you don't understand something or have trouble in class, you will make it your job to learn and to keep trying until you get it right. Finally, I'm really proud of how well you seem to make the transition to remote learning. You took every project I assigned and did it with enthusiasm and creative energy. I wish you all the best, and I am sure you're going to do great things and make a real difference in the world.
Jackie St. Clair is a lot of things, and it's hard to boil it down in 30 seconds or less because she is not a 30 seconds or less kind of kid. I will say that when I think of who Jackie is, in essence, she is loyal, tenacious, connected, bold, and fearless. And she's going to stick with it, whether you like it or not. Not so she can get her way, but that she can understand. And it's through this relentless drive to understand why that Jackie really shows who she is. And I'm proud of that, and I hope she never loses that quality. Well done, Jackie. We're going to miss you.
Coucou Jamie, félicitations. I just want to say congratulations on finishing up your time at Heath. It's been a pleasure being your teacher. You're an extremely kind person and a real team player, and I saw that both in class and in Snoopy last year. I know that I can depend on you if I need help in the rehearsal room or just doing a favor around the classroom, and you treat everyone around you with that kindness. So congratulations. I hope you have a wonderful time at high school, and please visit soon. Au revoir.
Jacob, I'm so impressed by the way that you transitioned to school in America. I know it was challenging for you a lot of the time, but you really met those challenges with determination and intelligence and a great attitude. And you had such a successful year at Heath. I'm very proud of you, and I think you should be proud of yourself. You certainly made tons of progress in English. I know you're going to take all those qualities and have a very rich and full life ahead of you. I congratulate you on this graduation, and I wish you nothing but the best for the future.
I'm here to say a few words about Jared Sokolov as he's graduating from 8th grade. So I've known Jared since he was in 5th grade, and he just might be an even bigger Patriots fan than myself, which is hard to do. But Jared's a very positive leader. He's intelligent, athletic, but what strikes me most about him is he's a kind person and a very good friend. So lots of luck, Jared. We will miss you here at Heath, and have a great time at high school. Adios.
Jason, congratulations on graduating. It's an honor to speak for you as a teacher at Heath. You've been at Heath for longer than I have, but in the 4 years that we've both been at Heath together, you have brightened up my days. You are hilarious, you're fun, you're a great kid, you're looking out for others, you're such a good friend, and you really embody what it means to be a Heath citizen and a great kid. Congratulations and good luck next year at the high school and in all the years to come.
Josh, hey, it's you. I know that your humor, thoughtfulness, and positive attitude will really carry you far in life. I've always been impressed with your ability to bring laughter to any situation, even if it's pretty stressful. I know you'll do well next year. Spread your joy and come back and visit us next year. Take care.
Congratulations, Kate. It's really been my pleasure to have been your art teacher at Heath. I always looked forward to seeing you in class, not only because you are a very talented artist who makes beautiful work, but also because it seems like you are always smiling or always about to smile. And what that showed me was that you're able to see the humor in things, to take everything in stride, and to adapt to new situations. I know that flexibility will carry you far. I look forward to seeing the beautiful artwork that you make in high school and all of the great things that you will accomplish in your future. Congratulations. Congratulations, Kaylin. It's been a pleasure to watch you continue to take on new challenges over the past couple of years. I remember in 7th grade you were working on a printmaking project and something didn't come out right with your prints the first time. You did not get discouraged. Instead, you sought feedback, and then when you figured out how you could fix it, you got right back to work. And I think you've done the same thing with remote learning. You really rose to the challenge of creating art remotely, and I was so proud of the work that you posted on the Padlet. I know that with this kind of perseverance, you are bound to accomplish great things in your life. Good luck at the high school and beyond. Congratulations.
Hey Leah, congratulations. I just wanted to say what an exceptional young person I think you are. I'll be honest and say that I sometimes forget you're only in 8th grade because of how mature and sensible you are. You have a thoughtful and very kind demeanor about you that instills an immediate trust in people who you meet. And I know that I've depended on you a lot in class. I value your volunteerism and your great ideas. Your help is always there when I and your peers have needed it. And of course, you can choreograph just about any song into some awesome dance moves. So excited to see what your future holds for you. I will miss you very much y felicidades. Un gran abrazo.
Congratulations, Lila. We are going to miss you at Heath. You are such a leader, and I have so enjoyed working with you on some of the climate protests, and have been so impressed with the way you've stepped up and taken on a leadership position. I know that the future of this community, the future of the country, and the future of the world are in good hands with young people like you coming along to take over and take responsibility. And thank you so much for all that you do. I can't wait to learn what you're going to be doing at the high school, and I really hope you're going to stay in touch with your Heath family. We're going to miss you, and we're going to be looking forward to hearing all about your successes. Congratulations, have a great summer, and lots of luck in high school.
Lily Kaufman, you are such an incredibly amazing and hardworking student. I got to know you on multiple levels, but two that I want to talk about. One that happened on stage and one that happened off stage. On stage, you were an incredible actress and have so much talent, musical, acting, all of that, which was amazing. But off stage, you worked on some projects that very few people knew about, especially the grant to write in student council to improve the bathrooms at Heath. Your grant was successful, and although we weren't able to finish that work because of school closing, it was amazing to see your dedication, your patience, and getting all of the work done, and that whole journey that you took. So Lily, congrats, and best of luck next year in high school.
Congratulations, Lucas. I really looked forward to having you come to art each week. And I think what I most appreciate about you as an artist and as a student is your willingness to experiment. You approach challenges with an openness and a curiosity that is really wonderful and also rare. Rather than sticking to what is known, you try something new and you learn a lot in the process. I also appreciate your kindness, your generosity, and your great sense of humor. I know that you'll continue to find success and accomplish great things as you forge your own path in high school and beyond. Congratulations.
Luke, you've had quite a journey here at Heath School. You've always been such an athletic student, a star skier. One day I hope I can learn how to ski better from you. It was also always a pleasure to hear you play the guitar during conservatory, and that was also a great pleasure of mine. You've also developed some great solid friendships with your peers, and I want to congratulate you on all your work and wish you a successful high school career. Keep working hard and keep being successful.
Maeve Ross, you're someone who, when I think about you, I always think about the fact that in class you were always friendly, sometimes quiet, unassuming, not looking to stand out, and where you really shined and where you really distinguished yourself among your classmates is in the quality of the work that you produced, your written work, which was consistently outstanding, showing that to me that you were thinking at a very deep level, thinking critically, just an outstanding student who I really enjoyed having in class. And you're going to do great stuff when you move on to high school next year. So I wish you good luck.
Hey Marco, congratulations. I want to say that it has been so much fun being your teacher the last couple of years. I really am going to miss your infectious energy and positivity, your sense of humor, pointing out often how many microwave burritos I have eaten in a week. In all seriousness, I do think you have been and are so many things to so many people in a really positive way. You have proved that you can be both in the basketball team and in the school play. You can lead your peers as class president and be serious when you need to be or are gently reminded, while also being the much needed comic relief in class. I am so excited to see what adventures are in store for you, and I will miss you very much. Felicidades.
Marina, you have one of the most unique stories of any student I've ever met. Your first day at Heath was our last day before school shut down for the rest of the year. I never imagined anything like that could ever happen, and the way that you've handled it and the way that you and your family have approached picking classes for the high school and just rolling with it speaks to your character and your family's values. It's really amazing to watch, and I'm so glad that I was able to just be a small part of that and help out as I could. And I hope that you continue to use that flexible way about you and use your smarts and your wonderful way of being to do amazing things at Brookline High and amazing things for the world, because I'm really excited to see what that's going to turn out to be. Congrats.
Mark Tringus, when I think about you, one of the first things that I think about is the fact that you always came into class smiling, you always left class smiling, you always said thank you, you were always incredibly polite and gracious, and just such a solid citizen in our school. Now, you also grew up a lot between 7th and 8th grade. Just your remarkable maturity over the course of the last year is something I definitely observed. But what a pleasure to have you in class. So I hope you have a great year next year. Good luck.
Masi, I wish you all the super very best in the next chapter of your academic career. I am certain you will bring your amazing positive energy, your nice humor, and I'm certain you will do great. I always remembered the feeling you made me have when you entered the classroom, which was so positive and so full of energy. I remember one time you came in to tell me something new. I'm sorry I don't actually remember what you were telling me, but your enthusiasm made me jump up and down as well. Wish you all the best.
Meredith, I could always count on you to brighten my day. Your laughter and enthusiasm will carry you far in life, I am sure. You always had a funny question or debate for me to weigh in on, and it really showed your personality and how you enjoy engaging with so many different types of people. I know you'll do well next year. Please come back and visit and spread your joy.
Congratulations, Michael Schroeder. You are going to be so missed at Heath. you have been a model of what a great Heath community member is. Whether you are a friend, a student, or just somebody who's setting a great example, you always seem to have a positive attitude and exemplify everything that we are looking for in somebody who's just a well-rounded and well-loved member of our community. So congratulations on your graduation. Lots and lots of luck at the high school, and please don't be a stranger because we're going to miss you terribly.
Congratulations, Nate. It's been a pleasure getting to know you as an artist and a person over the past couple of years. You put a lot of quiet and thoughtful energy into your work that I really appreciated. I could also always rely on you to be a great problem solver. Remember when you figured out how to build Snoopy's doghouse out of cardboard so that it wouldn't fall down for the school play? During our work on the play, I noticed that you are a skilled collaborator with your peers. You listen to others, and at the same time you share your opinions with respect and consideration for everyone's feelings. These qualities make you shine and will take you far. I'm really glad I had the opportunity to be your teacher, and I look forward to seeing what great things you'll accomplish in the future. Congratulations.
Nathan, congratulations. You are successfully done at Heath School. It's a bittersweet thing. You are such a compassionate kid and really competitive, especially when it came to apples, if I remember correctly, in 6th grade. I think your competitive spirit as well as your compassion is really going to help you out. I think that's going to make you go far. And I know you're going to make lots of great friends at the high school and do really well. Please come back and say hi. We miss you. All right. Bye, Nathan.
I've had the pleasure of knowing Nilu for a long time. As her 2nd grade assistant soccer coach, I was able to see her as a talented player, a good friend, but pretty shy, at least around adults. Compare that to the 8th grader that we see here today. Still a great friend, but she has found her voice and her power. Speaking up, asking great questions, and bringing a strong sense of justice to each of her classes. Nilu, it's been a pleasure being your teacher, and you will be missed.
Noah Bergson, you're an interesting kid because in 7th grade, you were a really quiet student. That's one of the things that I distinctly remember is just how quiet and sometimes shy you were in class. And then this year in 8th grade, this interesting personality emerged. You were smart and you were funny and you had a wicked sense of humor, kind of a dry wit that I always appreciated. You always did excellent work, and it was really, really great having you in class. So I hope you have a great year next year.
Noah S. You are one of the most exceptional people I've ever met. You are kind, you are humble, you are hardworking, you are creative, and I could go on. I want you to make me a promise. As you continue on at the high school, you're going to start to celebrate your greatness. You don't have to be so humble. You're a wonderful, wonderful human, and I will miss you, and you better visit next year. Take care, friend.
Congratulations, Rohan. I'm very excited for you graduating from Heath, but we're also going to really miss you. I want to thank you for your warmth. Every time that I came into the classroom during guitar, you welcomed me and said hello in such a warm way. I'm going to miss that. I'm going to miss you, and we all will miss you, and please come back and visit us. Congratulations, Rohan. Have a great, great summer and a really happy and successful time in high school.
Félicitations, Ryan, et bonne chance au lycée. I just want to say thank you for being such a wonderful member of our class community in French class for the past 2 years, and I know that you've been a really positive presence at Heath overall your entire time here. You are an extremely kind and hardworking person, and I've been so lucky to have you both in class and in last year's production of Snoopy. Your Linus was really, really fantastic. I loved working on that process with you, and I know that you were super dedicated to the role and to the production as a whole, and so thank you so much for that hard work. A quick little memory, I remember I was walking on a Saturday back in September last year when I'd first started at Heath, and I wasn't sure if I'd made a good first impression on students or not, and you came walking up with your dog and introduced me to your dog, and it just made me feel really welcome, and so that's a really important memory to me right as I was starting at Heath, and I appreciate you being so welcoming and kind. I wish you all the best at high school, and I hope that you come visit. D'accord? À la prochaine.
Hi Samantha, Miss Goldring here. Congratulations. I was so impressed when I was working with you on your SMART goals about how focused and hardworking you are, and how you really saw the big picture of improving your tennis game. That was really cool for me to see, and I really enjoyed learning that about you. I know you are focused, I know you're determined, and I can't wait to see what good things that brings your way and what exciting adventures you get to have. So please come back and let us know how you're doing. Take care.
Félicitations, Sarah! Je suis très fière de toi. Congratulations and best wishes for your transition to high school. Thank you for being such a wonderful member of our class community. You're so warm and enthusiastic and welcoming to me as a new teacher at Heath last year. And I just love how you approach every situation with a sense of positivity, and I think that really rubs off on the people around you. So thank you for being such a wonderful person to have in class, and best wishes. Au revoir.
When I think of Sanaa Slayman, I think of somebody who is really nestled in the sweet spot between hysterical and critical. Sanaa brings a very wise sense of humor to her relationships, to her schoolwork, but she also brings a hypercritical lens to her relationships and her schoolwork. Nobody's just going to get a pass. You're going to have to engage with Sanaa. You're going to have to bring your A game with Sanaa. You're going to have to be funny with Sanaa. And you're going to have to really be loving and thoughtful with Sanaa. And she's not going to take anything less. And frankly, she shouldn't have to. None of us should. And in that way, she shows us all what we can ask for in our lives. And she leads in her youth with a really strong positionality on what it means to be fully engaged and present. That's amazing.
Hi Shane, Miss Goldring here. Congratulations on graduating from 8th grade. I just remember you being such a helpful, pleasant person in class. You're always willing to help out with an errand or taking the recycling out, and you're always just a good-natured spirit. I especially remember, your laughter was contagious, and just really enjoyed having you in class. I wish you the best in the future, and please come back and let us know how you're doing.
All right, Shep, can you open up Canvas so we can see what work you have to do? Now, these are words you'll never hear me say again, and I'm sure quite thrilled about that. Shep, I must say, I can't think of any bad thing to say about you, other than the fact that sometimes you could be very stubborn. Like when I'm telling you to brainstorm topics to write about, all that's on your mind and out of your mouth is Tesla, 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 Tesla. That drove me crazy, just so you know. But you are someone with a positive attitude and a strong drive and eagerness to learn. I have no doubt you're going to conquer high school. I'm sorry that your 8th year, your eighth grade had to end like this. No one expected this, but I'm pretty sure that many better things await on the other side. Take good care of yourself.
Saya, congratulations on graduating and heading off to the high school. I have seen you grow so much over the last few years. You came in as a new kid at the beginning of 6th grade, which is incredibly challenging, and you absolutely rocked it. You are confident, you are fun, you are funny, you're smart, and you work incredibly hard. And I hope that you keep all those things up for years to come, because the sky's the limit for you. And I can't wait to see what amazing things you do at Brookline High.
Violet, I have had the pleasure of being your ELA teacher now for 2 years, and I feel as though you really showed me who you are through our work together on the yearbook. You are a natural leader. You lead through example. You listen so well to others. You collaborate with others, showing everyone deep respect. And you're organized, you're creative. I've also seen these same qualities in you in the classroom when you work with others on small group projects. You stay on task, you always aim to get the job done, but you do so with a smile on your face and a quick laugh to keep the energy positive. Continue to soar. Best of luck at the high school.
William Finkley, my very tall friend. You have a personality that cannot be learned, and it is going to take you so far. You are musical, you are funny, you are bright, and because of COVID, we don't know if our standing bet about your height is going to work, but I have here a pretend Starbucks gift card as promised to you if you were taller than me by the end of 8th grade. So you will have to come back and visit me in 9th grade so that we can see if I lost the bet. And when you come visit in 9th grade, I look forward to you telling me all about your hard work academically, sports, music, and I'm sure you'll have a million friends. I will miss you.
Hi Anna, Miss Goldring here. Congratulations on your graduation from 8th grade, and I am so proud of you and impressed by you. Your care and compassion for animals is unsurpassed at Heath School. You are amazing. You are a powerhouse, and it has been my privilege to be your teacher for the past 2 years. I wish you the best, and I'm sending you a big virtual hug. Congratulations.
Zach, thank you for being the charter member of the Mr. Goldner fan club. I can always count on you to give me the biggest hellos of anyone in the class. In science, you take on every project with gusto. Your love of learning and genuine curiosity shines through everything you do. And you're such a good friend and collaborator for others in the class. Zach, keep bringing your hard work, enthusiasm, and good cheer to wherever you go.
Hi, Zizi. I wanted to share with you that I have vivid memories of you in class repeatedly when in whole group discussions we had arrived at a more abstract concept. You raising your hand and eloquently synthesizing our thoughts. Having someone help us see a big picture, that's a gift I hope you will continue offering. Your sense of humor and your kindness, I know you will always bring to others through all your interactions, virtual and face-to-face. Good luck in your next steps.
Zlata, I'm so happy that you came to Heath School, even if it was a short time. I know it was very hard for you, and you worked hard, and you kept a positive attitude, and I'm really proud of you. And I think you should be proud of yourself too. I'm so happy that we got a chance to work together, even for a short time. I know that all of your great qualities are going to serve you very well in your life ahead. I congratulate you today, and I wish you nothing but happiness and success for high school and beyond.
Zoya, right from when I first met you, I felt as though I could see your mind churning and churning, processing new information, making meaning out of what it was you were reading, challenging yourself to challenge others. An example of this is the work that you and Nate did as you read and discussed the family Romanov. You conducted yourself as a very well-skilled analyst. You are well-skilled. Although this was your first year at Heath, you became an integral member. And I'm thankful that I got to know you better through Yearbook. You are organized, you are detail-oriented, you're fun to be around, and I want to thank you for your commitment to the Yearbook. So safe travels to you and your family, to your new home. I hope that you keep in touch with the friends that you've made here at Heath. Best of luck to you.
Well, that's that. Thank you so much for your time today. Thank you to our staff. Thankful very much for our parents, grandparents, our volunteers, but we're thankful for the time with your kids. Whether they've been in our care for a few months or they've been in our care for 9 years, 11 years, we are glad to have known them. We're thinking of you all during this time and can't wait to hear more about things to come in the life of your child. Thank you.